Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine. I love potatoes. I love crispy potatoes. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of potato recipes on TikTok, and today I've gathered a few of them, and instead of deep frying them or baking them, we are going to test them in an air fryer. I'm looking for that same exact crisp. So if it's not crispy, it's not gonna get my stamp of approval. Let's do this. So we are gonna start with the potato stacks, and to make these potato stacks, you'll need 4 Yukon Gold potatoes and seasonings of your choice, but I have half a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme, half a cup of a Parmesan white cheddar blend, garlic powder, black pepper, and sea salt. I've washed my potatoes already, and we're gonna use a mandolin to get these super thin slices. I'm really careful with these now because last year I cut the tip off my index finger with this guy, and so use your guard. Use your guard. I'm just cutting them in half for now. I feel like this makes it easier to handle. I have it on the setting where it's slicing an 1/8 chip. What am I saying? I put it on the 1/8 inch setting. These potatoes are looking a bit moist, so I've taken out a cloth. I'm just gonna let the slices rest on the cloth to help drain that extra moisture. Now that I have all my slices, I'm just gonna pat them dry. It'll help speed up that crisping process. Let's now go ahead and transfer them into this bowl. And now I'm gonna add in half a cup of melted butter, half a cup of a Parmesan white cheddar blend, 2 tablespoons of finely minced thyme, garlic powder to taste, which means a lot. That's not enough. Yeah. I'm gonna add some salt and some pepper. Now we're just gonna mix that up until it's well coated. Oh, it smells so good already, oh my goodness. We got all our potato slices well coated now. It smells like garlic heaven right now. And we are just going to stack them. I don't know how many slices to put in a single stack, but I would like them nice and tall. Now that I have all my potato stacks, I am going to start putting them in the air fryer. Because I'm not using those muffin tins, I'm scared that they're gonna just fall apart. So I have these skewers. They're about 3 inches. I soak them in water overnight to help prevent them from burning. And so I'm just gonna stick them right through the center there. Because the skewer compressed it just a little bit, I'm taking my fork and inserting just a little bit of space so we can promote that crispiness while it's in the air fryer. And now we can go ahead and transfer them into the air fryer. Just gonna top it off with a little more salt and some pepper. Let's set the air fryer for 350 at, let's do 20 minutes and check it halfway through. Now we wait. Yay! All right, the potatoes are done. These look so beautiful. Oh, babe, do you wanna come try potatoes? Our potato stacks are done. They look absolutely beautiful with the golden crispy crusts on the edges, topped with some parsley. I have my boyfriend here to taste test with me. How do you think they look?
They definitely look restaurant quality, and I just can't wait to try it.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers. The edges are super, super crispy. The inside is on the softer side. I like the contrast. I wouldn't say it's like the crispiest of potatoes, but this is delicious.
Yeah, I really like it because it's crispy on the outside, nice and gooey on the inside, kind of like a potato wedge.
Oh yeah! All right, next potato recipe. This next potato recipe is the potato accordion. I have 3 potatoes right here. I've already gone ahead and removed the skin. So I'm gonna take one of these potatoes and cut the ends off either side, and then cut it into a workable rectangle. I'm gonna do it with my other 2 potatoes. Next, I'm gonna take a pair of chopsticks and line them up on the long side of the potato, and we're gonna make thin vertical cuts along our potato block. Be very careful if you are doing this to not cut yourself. Now we're gonna flip it over and do the same thing except diagonal cuts this time. And so the chopsticks are here in place so that we don't cut fully through the potato, so we can achieve that accordion. And once you do that, you get your potato accordion. Wow, that looks so good. Now that I have all my potato accordions, I am going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, making sure to get it in between each layer. and then topping it with some sea salt. I'm gonna get it on both sides. I have all my potato accordions, and now I'm gonna take another skewer, once again soaked in water overnight to prevent burning in the air fryer. I'm just gonna fan this out a little bit and work my skewer in. I wanna get those air pockets in between each layer to get extra crisp. What helps me is pulling it as it goes and twisting the skewer. That way you don't break the layers. Now that I have all my potato accordions ready, we're gonna throw it in the air fryer. Just actually gonna put it on the fries setting. That's 380 for 25 minutes. I'm just gonna lower that time to 15 minutes. And we'll check on it about halfway through. While this is cooking in the air fryer, let's go ahead and make the sauce. To make the sauce, we are going to combine mayonnaise, oyster sauce, ground black pepper, and some fresh parsley. We're just gonna mix that until it's well combined and put it to the side. So about halfway through, they are looking pretty good. I'm just gonna flip them. I'm thinking right now it might need some extra time. Time's a ticking. The potato accordions are done. They look really delicious, but I'm gonna do a fork test really quickly to see how crispy it sounds. Let's give it a try. Babe, another potato. All right, so these are potato accordions. I also have this sauce. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
If I'm completely honest, it's pretty much just like the potato stacks, but this time in a rectangle shape. So far, would you say you like the potato accordions more or the potato stacks?
Definitely the potato stacks, because I like a nice crispy outside with a nice wet juicy inside. But I feel like you're the opposite. You like a nice hard, dry, crispy fry.
Yeah, the bottom of the French fry bag, that's like the place I want to be at with all the crumbs and the fried crispy goodness. Ugh, I love that.
Basically a potato chip.
Okay, next potato recipe. All right, we're on to our last potato recipe of the day, and these ones are the smashed roasted potatoes. They're supposed to have a crispy exterior and a soft, fluffy interior. I'm super excited to try them because honestly, I think roasted potatoes are pretty boring. So if this changes the game for me, then this one's definitely a winner. We're gonna start off with some small potatoes that are already washed and cleaned. Gonna add some salt and water. We're just gonna boil this until they are fork tender. Our potatoes are now fork tender. I'm gonna transfer them into a bowl. I'm gonna toss in some olive oil, salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, and we're just gonna toss that up. Now we're gonna put the potatoes onto this cutting board here. Let's spread them apart just a little bit as we prepare to smash. These smell amazing already. I have my glass here. Now we're gonna take this and use the bottom of it to smash it to about 1/2 inch thick. This is very addicting. It feels like I'm popping pores. Now let's put them in the air fryer and let's put it in at 380 for 25 minutes. The smashed roasted potatoes are done. I did flip them halfway through. They look beautifully golden on the outside, nice and crispy. Do you hear that? I'm very excited to eat these. Let's give them a try. Hey babe, we got one more potato. Do you want to try this one?
Yeah.
These are the smashed roasted potatoes.
Those potato skins are so crispy. This is air fried?
Of the three, the potato stacks, the potato accordion, and the smashed roasted potatoes, which one would you say is your favorite?
Potato stacks.
Really?
That might have to do with the flavoring, but I just felt like it was so much moisture and like perfectly crispy. What was your favorite?
I think my favorite, this is really hard for me because I am that person that likes super, super crispy potatoes from the inside out. But this one is inside soft, outside crispy. But I'm not gonna lie, I think these ones are my favorite. And I think these were so easy to prepare. Like I didn't need too many extra utensils or so many bowls or like skewers. I could wake up and make this.
That's great because I could wake up and eat this.
Taking convenience, taste, and texture into consideration, smashed roasted potatoes are for me. Honestly, I think roasted potatoes are pretty boring. All right, guys, those are all the popular potato TikTok recipes I had for today. If you have tried any of these or will try any of these, make sure to snap a picture and tag me on Instagram so I can see. Bye.
Oh, yes.